Imagine the flickering light of candles, the warm glow illuminating a room full of old, leather-bound books. A quill pen rests near an inkpot on a weathered wooden desk. We zoom in, a 17th century world of radical ideas where the very foundations of belief are being questioned. In England, science is unlocking secrets of the universe. Discoveries about gravity, the motion of the planets, and the hidden structure of living things are challenging long-held views. Some thinkers, intoxicated by this progress, declare a bold new age, materialism. They proclaim that everything, even our minds and souls, are simply matter in motion, complex clockwork with no need for God or a spiritual world. Old religious teachings seem out of step with a world rapidly being explained by cold, hard facts. Yet in this whirlwind of change, a group of scholars at Cambridge University stands firm. They're not old-fashioned. They love science and reason. But they refuse to abandon the idea of a soul, a divine purpose, and a world that holds mysteries beyond what microscopes and telescopes can reveal. These are the Cambridge Platonists. Their names, Ralph Cudworth, Henry Moore, Benjamin Whichcote, may not be household names today. But their fight for balance, for a world where faith and reason coexist, has shaped how we see ourselves and our place in the universe for centuries. For them, reason was not the enemy of God, but a gift from Him. Within our minds, they believed, was a spark of the divine intelligence that created the universe. This reason helped us see patterns, understand the laws of nature, and even grasp something of God's own mind. But crucially, they didn't just focus on logic. The Cambridge Platonists believed we're born with some fundamental blueprints in our minds. They called these innate ideas. These weren't full-blown theories, but kernels of understanding, like a basic grasp of math, an instinct that tells us some things are just wrong, and an inkling that there's something bigger than ourselves out there. These ideas, they insisted, were what made us capable of learning, of discovering God, and of living a moral life. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Their rivals, like philosopher Thomas Hobbes, painted a bleak picture of a purely material universe. We were just biological machines, they claimed, driven by survival instincts. Our thoughts? Nothing more than chemical reactions in the brain. The Cambridge Platonists fought back. If everything is matter, where does reason come from? Where does our sense of beauty, our awe at the intricate design of nature, or our struggles with what's right and wrong fit into a purely materialistic world? They saw the soul as something powerful, immaterial, and connected to a wider spiritual reality. It wasn't just about having some ghostly part floating away when we die. For them, the soul was what made us capable of love, of creative thought, and of reaching towards something greater than ourselves. And perhaps their most important battle was the fight to show that religion and reason could be allies. True faith, they argued, should make sense. Our rational minds can grasp the purposeful design of the world, see the wisdom in moral codes, and understand how these point towards a creator. Their influence rippled out far beyond their time. They promoted religious tolerance in a time of conflict. Their ideas shaped philosophy for centuries, and even inspired poets and writers, fueling the Romantic movement in literature. But their legacy isn't just about history buffs. Their questions still haunt us. Are we just bags of chemicals driven by selfish genes? Is there something more to our minds than the firing of neurons? Where do we find meaning, hope, and our sense of morality in a world that sometimes seems indifferent? The Cambridge Platonists invite us to join the search for answers. Their story reminds us that the quest for understanding, for a life lived with reason and a belief in something beyond ourselves, is a vital part of what makes us human. If you want to learn more about the Cambridge Platonists and their enduring legacy, click on the link in the description below to get our book, Rational Religion, The Cambridge Platonists and the Defense of Faith.